If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below. Hello everyone, this is the Polestar 3 all-wheel drive performance, and I thought today we're gonna look at the car at night. How is the illumination outside, inside? When you drive the car, how's the light, and how is the adaptive high beams? That's always interesting. Right now I have the low beams on so we can see a bit, but let's look around. I have a tiny little light here that says Polestar. I saw before there was illumination here in the door handles. There's illumination. There's a light here that shows us when charging, and I'm guessing if you're not charging it's white when you open this. The rear lights are on. I don't see any projection of any logo. I don't think it has that. No. In the trunk I see a light up here that lights down here, and then we have a light here on this side and on this side. So there are 3 lights in the trunk, and the buttons for the tow hook and to get the car lower or up when you use the air suspension are also illuminated. The front doesn't have a light, just dark in here. On the rear seats we have ambient light. The door handle is illuminated with a light in here in the foot area, and then on each side on top we have a little light that you can turn on. It's not extremely bright, but it's not bad. And then a temperature control and the seat heating button is illuminated. On the front seats we have the ambient light as well, and illuminated down here also the foot area. Underneath here is a light. Then the ambient light goes from the whole left to the whole right. We have lights up here that go straight down, and in here is a light as well. So everything is illuminated. The glove box as well has a light. Of course up here we have a light totally, and then we have in the light settings we have rain, whatever that is, auto, and then I think that's the, I don't even know. And then we have the ambient light setting here where you can turn it down. And then you have 2 colors. It's either this orange or white. So let's drive a bit where you can see the illumination. Steering wheel, nothing is illuminated. The stalks behind the steering wheel, so the light indicator and gear selector is illuminated, and the button here in the middle for your music is illuminated. And up here the light controls are illuminated. Then let's look at the light. Let's go in here, press the brake, put it into gear. Can I put it in park 2 and see that? Go into settings, light, we have off. No, we can have off. I have rain, light. I can't even put it in off right now. We have the rear fog lights. We have, of course, the hazard. And we have reverse. But that's it. That's my normal light. I cannot even, again, can put it in day driving lights. If I switch around here, nothing changes. I don't have fog lights in the front. I have my hazards. And I have my high beams. Now we're driving with the low beams, and they are farther than other cars. That's nice. I can see even here that it goes pretty far, and then if I go to the high beams, they're very, very high. Huh, nice. That looks good. Now I have the auto high beams on. Let's see what happens. How does this work? Do we have any traffic? And yes, it works. The side here turned off and turns on really quick. So it switches off pretty fast and switches back on very, very fast. And even on the left of the car that came. Huh. Look at those high beams without, so you can see. And with. They fade in if you do the auto. Ah. I can see that sometimes it turns off a bit parts because of reflections. And what if I drive slow? Yes. Turns off. And when you drive faster, it comes back on. There's some misfires. Huh. So I have a lot of misfires from the adaptive high beams when traffic signs are reflecting, but turns nicely off and back on. And maybe it's a bit too fast, so it's a bit sensitive. So it's a lot of flickering. Can't see that it turned off, but I can see when it turns back on. And it's so fast, I don't know. And I have sometimes parts where it doesn't want to turn on. And the traffic signs are way too bright with this high beams. Yeah, not a fan. Is it now raining? Oh, but it turned off very quick when it saw the cars in front of me. Now with the car in front of me, I can see it better, where it turns off and where not. It's good. But again, it's too sensitive. Oh, in the corner you can see it great with the flickering. Huh. Can barely see me. That this light here, it's not that bright. For this illumination, to see something, it's okay. But it doesn't, there's a lot of dark spots. Yeah, it's okay, it's not horrible. Okay, illumination, the low beams I like a lot. High beams are great too, a bit too high and a bit too reflective of the traffic signs. I had this in my ID3 back in the day as well. The adaptive high beams are too sensitive for me. It's not extraordinary. But at least it has them. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.